What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. If you've been watching the wild swings in the tech market lately, you know that finding a true standout story can be tough. Well, stop the press, hold the phone, and buckle up because today we are diving into a monumental earnings report that is setting the entire sector on fire. I'm talking about cybersecurity titan Palo Alto Networks, who just dropped what might be one of the most impressive financial performances of the quarter. This isn't just a beat, it's a complete and total domination of expectations. And the stock is reacting exactly how you think. It's shooting to the moon. So let's not waste another second, grab your drink of choice, get comfortable, and let's break down exactly why Wall Street is losing its mind over this report. First, the headline numbers. For their fourth quarter, Palo Alto posted a staggering $5.8 billion in revenue. Let me put that into perspective for you. That is a massive 16% increase compared to the same time last year. But more importantly, it absolutely walloped analyst forecasts. This wasn't a narrow victory, it was a blowout. And when you zoom out to look at their entire fiscal year, the picture gets even more incredible. The company hauled in a colossal $22 billion for the full year. That is an 18% growth rate year over year. In this economic climate, for a company of their size, that kind of growth is nothing short of extraordinary. But here's the real magic, the secret sauce that has every investor hitting the buy button right now, their guidance. This is where Palo Alto went from a great quarter to a legendary one. For the current quarter, they're forecasting revenue to come in around $3.5 billion. Now, for the entire next fiscal year, they laid out projections that just left analysts scrambling to update their spreadsheets. They expect total billings to land between $13.5 and $13.7 billion. And for revenue, they guided for a range of $24.5 to $24.7 billion. These numbers aren't just a little above expectations, they are leagues above. This company isn't just hoping for a good year, they are confidently predicting a phenomenal one, and they're putting their money where their mouth is. So, the billion-dollar question is, how are they doing this? What's the engine behind this incredible growth machine? It all comes down to a brilliant and now proven business strategy. For the last few years, Palo Alto has been on a relentless crusade to move customers away from buying one-off security products. Instead, they've been pushing a unified platform approach. They're essentially convincing major corporations to ditch a messy patchwork of different cybersecurity vendors and instead buy a fully integrated, seamless suite of products all from Palo Alto. This quarter is the ultimate validation that this strategy is a winning ticket. Their product revenue saw double-digit growth for the second consecutive quarter. That tells you the demand for their next-generation consolidated security solutions is not just a trend, it's a tidal wave. And you absolutely cannot have this conversation without talking about the elephant in the room: artificial intelligence. Palo Alto's executives were crystal clear on the earnings call. AI is not some futuristic concept for them, it's a powerful present-day revenue driver. Their entire next-generation security platform is infused with AI capabilities that allow it to predict, identify, and neutralize threats faster than any human ever could. This is a game-changer for businesses tired of playing whack-a-mole with hackers. Customers are clearly voting with their wallets, and they're choosing Palo Alto's AI-powered armor. This is a fundamental shift in how cybersecurity works, and Palo Alto is leading the charge. Now, in a move that perfectly underscores their aggressive strategy, the company just officially sealed the deal on its acquisition of a company called CyberArk. If you don't know them, CyberArk is an absolute leader in a critical niche called identity security. This acquisition is a masterstroke. Think of it like this: Palo Alto's platform is an incredibly strong fortress. But what if a hacker steals the keys to the front gate? CyberArk's technology specializes in protecting those digital keys, the login credentials and privilege access that users have. By adding this layer, Palo Alto has effectively built an impenetrable wall. It makes their platform so comprehensive, so all-encompassing, that for a large enterprise, the decision to consolidate their security spending with Palo Alto becomes almost a no-brainer. It's genius. Of course, with all this massive financial news, there was a significant announcement that shook up the narrative. The company's iconic founder, Nir Zuk, is stepping down from his day-to-day operational role. This is huge news because founders are often the heart and soul of a company. However, the market's reaction tells you everything you need to know about the company's current strength. Instead of panicking, investors celebrated. Why? Because it signals that Palo Alto Networks has matured into a stable, execution-driven enterprise that isn't reliant on a single visionary. The succession plan is in place, the strategy is working flawlessly, and the company is demonstrating that it's bigger than any one person. So, what was the instant verdict from the market? The stock exploded, soaring over 7% in pre-market trading. This is a monumental reversal of fortune for a stock that had been beaten down and questioned by skeptics for months. This earnings report was the definitive proof everyone was waiting for. It proved the platform strategy is not just marketing talk, it's a profit-printing machine. Analysts across the board, from firms like Deutsche Bank to Baird, rushed to reaffirm their bullish ratings, raising their price targets and praising the company's flawless execution and ridiculously strong outlook. The confidence is palpable. What does all this mean looking forward? Palo Alto Networks is not just playing the game, they are changing it. They are methodically constructing an end-to-end cybersecurity empire. By combining network security, cloud security, and now identity security into a single AI-powered platform, they are creating an ecosystem that is incredibly sticky. Once a customer is in, it's extremely difficult and expensive to leave. This creates a predictable, recurring revenue stream that investors absolutely love. Their audacious guidance for next year tells you they see a wide open runway for continued growth and market domination. They are not just surviving, they are poised to utterly dominate the decade ahead in cybersecurity. All right, that is a full breakdown of this absolute blockbuster earnings report from Palo Alto Networks. It had everything: shocking beats, stellar guidance, a transformative acquisition, and a clear vision for the future powered by AI. If you enjoyed this deep dive and want to stay ahead of the curve on all the biggest market stories, you know what to do. Smash that like button if you found this helpful, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss what's next, and definitely hit the bell icon to get notifications for all our new videos. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.